of all, I say hello to you. Ladies, you've increased the average looks quotient by quite some.
Well said.
Do you have to edit your jokes now that ladies are in the house?
No, I've been told that they are very liberal, and I can tell smoking terrible. I'm not going to. I don't think. We'll see. Maybe they'll be stoning me before it's over. Juggler was driving down the road, and he was stopped by a traffic cop. The cop peered inside his car and looked at the back seat, and there he demanded to know, what are these matches and lighter fluid doing in your car? Incidentally, I'm going to tell car jokes today. And the man said, I'm a juggler. Oh yeah, said the cop, let's see you prove it. So the driver collected his stuff and began juggling 3 blazing torches at the roadside. Just then, an elderly couple, kind of like us, drove by, and the husband said to his wife, I'm sure glad that I quit drinking. Look at the tests they're giving now. Now, this is on the borderline, but I don't think that the ladies will mind. A lot of friction is caused by half of the drivers trying to go fast enough to thrill their girlfriends, and the other half trying to go slow enough to placate their wives. I think we all know a little bit about that, right? And now I want to tell you about some bumper stickers that you'll see on cars from time to time. Maybe not these particular ones, but I thought they were pretty good. It said, if you don't like the way I drive, get off the sidewalk. Make love, not war. See driver for details. Kids in the back seat cause accidents, and accidents in the back seat cause kids. My wife's other car is a broom. And finally, to all you virgins, thanks for nothing. And I would like to say that the cars that won't start, this wife came in, she said, honey, she said, the car won't start. I think there's water in the carburetor. Well, how do you know, said the husband, scornfully. You don't even know what a carburetor is. She said, I'm telling you, repeated the wife, that I'm sure there's water in the carburetor. And the man said, well, we'll see. And he was mocking her. Let me check it out, and where's the car? The wife replied, in the swimming pool. Give you one piece of advice, and you're going to get a lot better stuff than I've got, but I had a friend who's been an avid car collector forever and restored a lot of beautiful cars. And I said to him, John, I said, you know, I'd like to have like a Jaguar XK 120, you know, X120, with the old-fashioned kind of sports cars, you know. And he said, well, I want to give you a word, a couple pieces of advice. You can afford to restore a car like that, or you can have a mistress, but you can't have both of them.
Thank you, Bill. This particular presentation was organized by Bert Fowler. And if you know Bert Fowler, you'll know that no good presentation starts out without a good humorous story to begin it. And he took care of that, and this is the story that he deemed would be appropriate. So if it's not, Bert is the guy to talk to. It seems this guy was watching television, and in comes his wife from a shopping trip. And he was pretty absorbed in the television, but she said, honey, have you ever seen a crumpled 20? He said, no. So she reaches in and pulls out a crumpled 20. So he said, whatever. So the next thing she said was, honey, have you ever seen a crumpled 50? Well, now he was starting to get the drift, and he said, well, not really. So she reaches in, goes candies, and now she pulls a crumpled 50. So now it got his full attention. So then she says, honey, have you ever seen a crumpled $50,000? And he said, why no, honey, I never have. She said, go in the garage.